again, I welcome you all with my team, Alex and Brian, for recording this video on the topic Mechatronics Hands-on Learning for Understanding Sensor Technology. In this video, we are going to see how the RFID module works and can be used to give permission for the access to any individual. To demonstrate this, we are using two LEDs, red and green, and a buzzer. So if a person, authorized person, is showing the card, the RFID card to this module, so it will be sensed and the permission will be granted and green light will appear. If a person who is not authorized is trying to show card to this module, then red light will appear, the permission will be denied, and at the same time, this buzzer will also work. So this is the whole philosophy, how we are going to develop this task. For this, we have an objective that we will create a circuit with this RFID sensor. It includes two lights, green light and LED light, and a buzzer also. For this, we need some items which are breadboard, RFID sensor, then LEDs, then resistor, then buzzer, and of course Arduino board and some wires. So let's see, this is the experimental setup for this circuit in which we are using this RFID module. Then we have this Arduino board, this buzzer, and this LED, this green LED and red LED. And to protect these LEDs, we have two resistances connected in series with these LEDs. So let's see how we are giving the connection through this Arduino board. So we have 8 pin on this RFID module. The pin name are something like BCC or ST, ground, IRQ, MISO, MOSI, STK, and SS. So you can go in detail, but I'm only giving you the pin number in this video. So the BCC will be connected at 5 volt. This reset pin will be connected at pin number 9. The ground pin will be obviously connected with the ground pin of the Arduino board. This IRQ is something which we can use to interrupt the module, as we have given in the starting slide that IRQ is the device can go into sleep mode and to save the power. So for this purpose, we use this IRQ pin. Otherwise, no need to connect it, and I'm not connecting it in my circuit. This we are connecting with pin 12, then pin 11, then pin 13, and finally with pin number 10. So this is 10. For LED, the red LED, we are connecting between the ground pin and the third pin. So obviously this third pin will be connected with positive terminal of LED. LED green is connected with ground and 2. So this pin 2 will be connected with positive terminal of LED. And similarly, buzzer is connected between the ground pin and fourth pin of Arduino board. So this fourth pin will be with the positive terminal of the buzzer. So in this way, we can connect our circuit, and after connecting this circuit, let's see how the code will work. So for this particular task, we have to run two codes. The first code will to give a sense or to give a permission for particular card. So for this, let's see the experimental setup. So in this setup, we have two cards, the white one and this one. So what we are doing, we are giving the sense to this particular card. So the information of this card, we have to transfer to our Arduino code and first code, and then after giving the information of this particular card, we will run the second code to see the access of this card, and this card will be denied and this card will be accepted. So let's see what the two codes. So in first code, if you see here, we are having this include two libraries. So these two libraries we will use tools, then we will go to manage libraries and we'll search these two libraries. We'll install first. Then we are connecting this reset pin and an SS pin. So this we have already explained you. And once we will run this code and we'll see something will come, and this we will define as a new ID over here. So this whole code when we'll run, so let's see what will happen and then I'll explain you more. So this I'm running over there. So if I'm running, so let's open the camera first. So I'll request you take this card away. And now the white card, 1 minute, let me open the serial monitor also. So in this, you can see in the starting, we have nothing is appearing, but now we are sensing this card. So after sensing this card, we are getting the information this card. So this information 86 6D 3230 is this card information that we will use to give the access to this card. So by this code, we got the information about the card. Now this information we will give in our main code. So let me open the main code. Yes. So you see here, the first line, what we were getting on the serial port 86 6D 3230. So that we are giving here. So this information for this particular card we have given to this code. And now this information as we have passed to this code, this means we are allowing this card. uh, and for this, you can see now the whole code and step by step. So pin, we are giving the pin configurations here. So green pin, red pin, and buzzer, these three would be our output. Then we are connecting a communication pin with, we are giving the communication through 9600 serial begin. And then these commands we are using to set up our code. And after that, we are going to the main code in which we will sense our new card. And you can see here if it is used, if we are using the correct card, then the access will be granted and the green pin will be high for 2 milliseconds and then it will low. And if we are not giving the correct card, then the access denied will appear and the red pen will be high. The buzzer will also work, and after 1 millisecond, it will goes off. So let's see the working of this card again. So the same card, if we clear this and we run this new code. So after running this new code, 1 minute, let me go with this and the serial monitor. So after running this code, so we are going to scan a new card and you can see if I'm giving the new card, so the green light is appearing and access granted, the message is appearing. But at the same time, if I'm using the wrong card, let's say I'm giving the new card, so the red light will appear and it is saying access denied. And at the same time, the buzzer is also clicking. The sound is too low, so that might not be uh, able through this video, but it is giving the sound also. So let's do it again. So in this way, you can see how we can develop a code to give permission through this RFID sensor, the RFID module. So I hope the concept of using RFID module is clear to you. So thank you very much.